Uh, um, a little more about the renovation work that is going around house, around my house. This is the entrance door. Initially, yeah, right. Yeah, okay, okay. You're showing me this. Okay. Initially, it was extremely in bad situation, so we had the entire structure replaced, and it's still work in progress right now. It is certainly, I mean, I think it's 70-80% complete. The door requires finishing touches and the final lacquer coat, which is not yet done. The design is pretty simple. It's very modern, but there are many influences. If you can see from here only, the door is very contemporary, but on the sides the windows are beveled glass, and they are. I saw this style in some French doors. So this is French windows come entrance type door. And if you look closely at the handle, if you can show the door handle, this I found this in a market nearby, and I really like it because it has this certain gothic vibe to it, and it's very interesting because it's made in China and not very expensive at all. I saw this lying in the corner, and this is a discontinued model, and which I got from the hardware store at a fraction of the cost. But I really like it because it looks like it's inspired from Gothic style of architecture. So very interesting Gothic style of architecture made in China, with French influences in the side windows and very contemporary door. So I think it's an interesting story. Now, can we go inside now and show the rest of the? Okay. Okay, now this wall is my entrance wall, and there was a recent earthquake, and my very minor one actually, but there are a lot of cracks after that, so I'm taking care of that crack. And this is the main foyer, and if you look, if you can show up, there are interesting ground moldings, which I don't think I will do anything. I'll just paint over them and make them neat. There are really old chandeliers, lights hanging, which I think I will replace. And then over here in the main wall, this one. I'm thinking of putting in a wallpaper and a console, and I will keep you updated. So on the right, when you enter, this is the living room right now. Okay, if you can just show the windows. Yeah. We've had the windows replaced, and now the windows are very much taking in the view outside. They are transparent, they are clear, they are almost like picture windows. And when you sit in this room, there are huge windows on both sides, so there's plenty of light. And when you're sitting here, you can see both gardens. So, Anya, can you show the garden from this window? You can go inside. You can go down. Yeah, you can see very nicely laid out garden from this window. And initially there was a very heavy curtain, the windows were different, and there was all wood, you can hardly see. So I wanted to bring a bit of outside inside, if you know what I'm trying to say. So while sitting in the living room, you can see the whole right hand garden and the left hand garden. Let's show the left hand, this was actually with left hand, let's show the right hand garden. As you can see, everything is covered right now because it's being repaired. Okay. So from this window and from this side, you can see the garden that we have laid out. So it's very interesting view from both ends. So this is what we are doing right now. Again, this window has been totally thrown out, scraped, and this one is a new window, and which is again a picture window. I don't think I will have heavy curtains. I will just let the view take the center stage over here. Okay, now Aryan, come here. Another thing I want to tell you that I'm working on is this wall. Show this wall, this wooden. No, show the entire wooden panel wall. Okay, this wooden panel wall is something that was very expensive when this house was made around 40-50 years ago, and it is solid Burma teak and it's very expensive. The cost is equivalent to, I mean, if I were to make this wall again, it's all right. If I were to make this wall again, it would cost something like 400,000 rupees, which is equivalent to
4 lakh.
$4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, around $4,000. But I'm taking a leap of faith because I feel that we've seen this wall for a good 50 years. And it looks very dated. I mean, this is very.
It still looks so good.
It still looks good. I know, Alian, but I think it looks very dated, and it still looks like this house was made in the 50s and I think in the 60s, and it tells its age. And I think we've gotten bored of it. So I'm placing mirror tiles. There will be 2 feet by 2 feet mirror tiles that will be beveled. So they are being made right now. I think next week the carpenter and the person who's making these mirror tiles, they will come, they'll scrape it off. It's a huge leap of faith, I agree, and I'm not sure how it will look. Well, actually, I am
with
sure
mirror tiles, it will look more modern.
It will look modern. It will look very modern, and it will look very stylish. I think this look has been done. We've enjoyed it. We still find it fascinating, but we still feel that it needs to change. And we will upload the pictures. Okay. Now, what we've also done, if you can show these, Anand, show this door, this sliding door. This door was also. Initially, it was French doors with all these cuttings and all. So I have removed it. So it will be placed. It will be plain glass sliding doors, which again I think will look very modern, very stylish, and very contemporary. I think I think Bo Alian will agree with me that we are moving from a traditional classical style to more contemporary and modern. But I think I think if we were to really define it, it will be contemporary classic, if there is such a terminology. Very contemporary, but still remaining in the parameters of a certain classical style. So this is how it will be. Now, initially, this whole room, these sections, this section with the wooden wall, and that section with the plain wall. This was our huge living area with 2 separate seating areas for, I mean, if you have a certain set of friends who like to congregate in one part of the living room and there's a certain kind of discussion happening, so that group can make themselves comfortable over there. But these type of gatherings happen rarely. We've been living in this house for over 25 years, and I mean that doesn't really happen more than 3 or 4 times in a year. So to dedicate this much space for 4 occasions in a year is, I think, criminal.
Unnecessary.
And it's unnecessary. I agree with you, Alian. I think, thank you for putting this word in my mouth. I think unnecessary is the word. Thank you. So what we've now decided that we'll make this into our living room. We'll continue to remain, this place will continue to be the living room. Now this room, this part of the section, this section of the living room will become our formal dining area. And now I will show you what was our
previous dining
area and what we are thinking of doing with it. Okay.
This used to be.
Just be careful, there's electrical wire. Okay. Now this was the. Why is it having difficulty
focusing? Oh yeah.
Okay. Show this room in its entirety, Alian. Don't take it down.
This is an open wall.
Okay. Now, initially, what was we had this huge red wall, and we had a window over here on the left side. Show this one. So what we've done is we have thrown away the window. We've made it huge, cutting in the walls. It's almost 8 feet by 6 feet over here, and over here it's the other side is 10 feet by 6 feet over there. It will have a wooden frame and plain glass, and which this will become our living room, come media room, come entertainment room, with our something that more informal, and with something we can use on a daily basis, even to have breakfast while watching TV. And this part of the wall will have our huge TV. I'm planning to buy a 65-inch or a 75-inch TV with amplifier and huge speakers, and I don't think we'll be needing a sound bar if I'm buying an amplifier, and it will have L-shaped sofa here and a carpet. Okay, by the way, the floor is wood. So this will be polished. Right now it's a mess, so we'll keep you updated. We'll show you how it looks polished, and I think when you come into this space, it really opens up to the entire house. So while you're watching TV or you have friends over and you don't really want to sit in a formal setting, you can lounge here. This becomes your area where you want to really hang out. We didn't have this space, and we were pretty constrained by it, and our TV was in our bedroom. Our informal friends would either sit in our bedroom when they don't want to sit in a formal. So this is a more informal area, and while sitting here, you are open to the entire house. You know what's happening in the kitchen. You can see what the window, the staircase upstairs. So this is very interesting. We have a chandelier here as well, which we will. This will stay, but I'll just have it polished and cleaned and serviced. There will be we will be coloring the walls. There will be one feature wall. I'll probably be placing wall tiles or something. But this is how it is. Thank you. But we'll keep you updated with what's happening and how it's going on. So as for now, thank you.